Stay for these rainbow birthday cake push pops. All for under $15 plus some stuff we all have at home. I'll show you the math later. Yay! Hello you, it's me, Rox of Rockstar Bakes. If you're new here, my passion is helping you make sweet treats. Because adults need cute things too. Bright, fun, and giftable. I wanted to make something that I could ship to a friend, and these are surprisingly secure and giftable. Let's start by making the cake. Let's get into it. For this cake, I used 2 boxes of white cake mix according to the recipe, but replaced the water with milk. I then eyeball and divide the batter, and I add a little food color to each because I'm going for pastel cake push pops. Remember to be conservative with the color because it's way easier to add than remove color. And then mix 6 colors because I'm making almost a rainbow. Pink, red, orange, yellow, green, and blue. I add the rest of the cake batter to the colored cake batter and keep mixing. I actually only end up using 5 of the colors. I spread each color individually into my smallest cake pans, which is an 1/8 sheet pan. I don't know if it has a special name. These are lined with parchment. If you only have one, no problem. Just bake each one at a time. Try to spread out the batter and bang to get out any huge air bubbles. I bake each for about 10 to 12 minutes so they don't dry out. There should only be a tiny bit of browning on the cake. Let cool and set aside. I'm gonna use a Swiss meringue buttercream frosting because I want something sturdy, shippable, and stable. Measure out the egg whites and granulated sugar in a grease-free, heat-proof bowl. Boil an inch of water and then place the heat-proof bowl over it to cook. Should be about medium heat. Constantly stir the mixture with a grease-free whisk until there are no more granules. This takes about 5 minutes. You'll start to see bubbles around the edges and the mixture gets more opaque. That's when it's time to check and see if it's done. I use my fingers to see if there are any granules of sugar in the mixture. None? Perfect. Transfer to a mixing bowl. This stops the cooking. Then whisk on medium-high until there are stiff peaks. This takes about 10 to 15 minutes. This can vary based on time of year. Here's what the stiff peak looks like. Ready for the next phase. Switch to a paddle attachment. Time to add in the room temperature butter chunks. The butter is soft but not liquid. It starts to look curdled or even watery, but keep going. You can do it. I have another Swiss meringue buttercream only video. That has more detail and tips and tricks if this is your first time making Swiss meringue buttercream. Today I've shared the quick version. Once you've made SMBC, it's hard to go with anything else. An American buttercream can be so sweet. I can't have too much of it or it hurts my teeth. Now let's cut the cake circles. These are finished and cooled cakes. I'm not sure what set of cookie cutters you have. I have this set, and I just try to figure out what size is gonna work the best. I cut as many circles as possible. The Amazon set that I linked to below comes with 12 push pop containers. Then take one out. Then I push up the cake push pop container. Add a little SMBC frosting. I try to keep the edges clean so I don't frost all the way around the edges, just a little circle. Then add your first circle of cake circle. Repeat until totally stacked. I press down in between each cake layer to make sure the cake is sturdy because I'm going to be shipping these little guys. Top it off with a little frosting. And it never hurts to add a little sprinkles. Okay, a lot. And there we have it. OMG! Rainbow birthday cake push pop success. Very simple cake project with all the color. You can easily make 12 cake pops with this recipe. So tasty. Let's do the math. As of filming, today, cake pop holders, $6.99. Cake mix, $1.19 times 2. Food coloring set, $2.99. Total, $12.36. If we're comparing this to a rainbow pop-up cake kit that I've seen elsewhere at $59.95, that's a $47.59 savings. Or even better, an $87.59 savings. Now you can get the full effect. Let's eat the rainbow. Yum! Please hit that like and bell notification for the latest videos. Helps me make more videos you'll love. Coming up is a dessert recipe playlist that I am always adding videos to. Thanks so much for joining and watching. Goodbye.